Hello everybody, it's your boy DJ Study welcome back to another Vibe Time. It has been a good little minute since I've done one of these. Alright guys, so I was looking before I started to record this when the first Vibe Time video was made, and I looked back on this channel. It was, I think, let me check again, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2023 February 1. I'm gonna put a little clip of it right. I just think that it's crazy how long I've been trying to do these Vibe Time videos, and how long I've been doing YouTube. Because if you go back to my first channel, which I've talked about in this video, you'll see later, and I'm really happy to do it again because, in my eyes, doing these Vibe Time videos were a little special, to me at least, because I knew no matter what, even if people didn't watch them right now, one day I'm gonna have a little group of fans that are gonna go back and watch my old videos and see this and be like, this is the type of environment that I wish I could have been a part of. And I hope that I actually achieved that goal, to be able to make people come, even watching one of my old videos and being like, yes, this guy, this goofy little YouTuber or wannabe YouTuber, is the kind of person I would hang out with. And that's all I ever wanted from YouTube, was to potentially meet some gamers that want to hop on COD and play some games, because that's all I did. I'd live stream or post videos of me playing Call of Duty, hoping be like somebody would be in the comments being like, "Hey bro, you wanna add me? We can link up and play together." And I would just because I've had that happen a couple times through the videos, and it was fun. So I just wanted to keep doing that. And now here I am, freaking 10 years later, after posting some stupid little video, and I was making a video about, I think, my parents' wedding at the time, and it got like 35 views, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, no way somebody came to watch some freaking 13-year-old kid talk about his parents' wedding. I was like, that's awesome. I didn't expect anything like that. So seeing that from, even though I wasn't making all those cool gaming videos that all the other people I watched were making, I was still uploading something that I thought was cool. And I'm just happy I did it. But yeah, so now I make random vlogs about whether what I'm doing at work, or the people I'm hanging out with, or what little tidbit of information I have on my head at that given time, or just random videos of my dogs. Like, it is literally so random, the type of videos I make, because sometimes I barely make long content like this anymore. I post shorts because it's just easy. I can upload whatever little goofy thing I have going on at the moment without having to sit down and make a video about it. And I think it's fun. I don't. I see all these people using short content as like everybody's just following the same trend over and over again, or on using the same lip sync song, doing the same dance, and I'm thinking that's not what creating is about. Like, yeah, you can people make up their own stuff about it, like their own dances and do all this cool stuff, but that is that is a different subject. I'm getting into. Let's get back into the vibe part about it. So, to get out of just the content, um, I was working for a long time with this one fella, um, Mike, his name. Um, Worked with him for almost a year. And then a couple things happened, and next thing you know, I'm not working with him anymore. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never had my driver's license, and up until a couple weeks ago, I hadn't started trying to get my driver's license. So I am just about to finish the drug and alcohol course and have scheduled to go do the written here very soon. I think it's probably going to be Monday or Tuesday. Because today is Thursday, and that is holy crap. My mind literally just blanked there for a second. Holy crap. Alright. I remember now. So, I'm getting my license. So now that should get me into better options out of looking for jobs, because I still, after I think 2.5 weeks of not, maybe 3 weeks now, of not getting any actual hires or interviews. Hopefully, me getting my driver's license will get more people to actually have me come back for an interview, because they just been like, yeah, we have you scheduled for the interview, and then the day before I come in, I'm gonna be going in for an interview, like, we've canceled your interview, thanks for putting in your application, and blah 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 blah. So that keeps happening. So after I started actually locking in to get my driver's license, I was just like, you know what, let's take a little break from trying to get a full-time job, and let's just do side jobs for now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing little side jobs for people here and there. Um, Speaking of that, probably gonna go back on Facebook today and start putting in some ideas for side jobs. But that's neither here nor there. But I need to get a full-time job so I can get back ahead on rent, because I used to be a month ahead, but not anymore, obviously, because I haven't had a job. So once I get my license, I'm gonna go apply to literally every fucking thing in the freaking surrounding freaking counties, literally, and then hopefully everything will be okay. I can get a good an even better, higher paying job, doing some Gucci Poochie stuff. But anyway, that is the plan. We are in motion to get my life back on track after losing my job. Now, I don't know how many people have lost their job and struggled to find another job like me. I know there's going to be people out there that don't know what that's like and that has never struggled to find a job because you probably have lots of talents. You probably have a good skill that people need, and I understand that. I mowed grass for 3 years, pretty much. So, um, that is neither here nor there. That is just the life, the long and short of things. That's how I did it. And I did a little bit of plumbing here and there. I did a little bit of electrician. I did a little bit of irrigation. And then, like, yeah, I've done side jobs with my buddy Dakota. Um, built a chicken coop with the boy. Helped him tear out the floor in lady's house. Um, I'd always just be there with hanging out with him at least when he's fixing up his house. So I fucking always be like, hey bro, help me with this, bro, help me with this, help me with this. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking standing here smoking with you. Of course I'm gonna fucking help. I don't mind pitching in. That's not an issue at all. So I've done my share of lifing, and I'm not the best at it. I'm sure there's a lot of better lifers out there doing life things a lot gooder than I do. That's not the issue. The issue is that um actually there's not really an issue per se. I mean, I think I'm pretty happy in life even though I'm struggling right now. I'm not looking down. I'm not putting myself down. I'm not moping around depressed or any of that. I'm working through life happily. I'm not always super duper positive every day. Like I'm not always going to be super happy. But overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy in life right now. And I have been for a while, and I'm happy to say that because I know there's a lot of people out there that can't say that. And I know it's hard because I've been super depressed for a while. I know what it's like. That is something that I got over. I didn't really get a whole lot of help. I didn't take no meds. I mean, I did stuff. I did drugs and smoked weed and got drunk and did some fuck shit with my friends, like freaking selling stolen pistols, selling fucking drugs, fucking car hopping, doing some fucked up shit. But that was back in the day. That was after I got my head on straight and realized what I wanted to do in life. I didn't want to be that kid in prison. I wanted to be somebody that my parents could be like, yeah, my son's doing all right. He has a house. He's working on getting a car, all this and all that. And that's what I want people to be able to talk about me. I don't want to hear them. I don't want them to be like, yeah, bro's in prison, or yeah, bro got shot, or yeah, bro's fucking on dope on the side of the road. So now I just smoke some weed here and there. I do a little bit of alcohol from time to time, but I don't want to say I condone that. I don't think you should use substances to get you through life. I think if you can find happiness without substances, that is awesome, and I'm proud for you if you are doing that or working towards getting to that. And even if you are happy with the substances you have, I'm proud of you for finding a way to keep yourself going, because it's tough out here. But anyway, enough of that. It's a little not so um awesome topic. I mean this is a vibe time, so we're sitting here just talking about whatever comes to my head. And if you want to join the conversation, the comments are down below. You can always leave your comments saying, "Yeah, I did this, I did that, blah 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 blah." Freaking shit. How was your day? Tell me how your day was down in the comments. Even with that, like, you can interact. I'm always one comment button away. Even to the haters, I'll clap back on some hate comments too. I think I'm shy. Anyway, I think for the first returning of Vibe Time, we are doing absolutely wonderful, and I think this is a fun little time to end things here. Wait, no, I don't want to end things here. I think I have something I have to show you guys. Let me go look at what I. Ah, forget it. Um, it's something I'm gonna put towards the beginning of the video. I'm probably gonna make cut it into the intro or something. Um, interrupt myself a little bit. Um, so thank you all so much for watching. Um, it's been an awesome time returning back to doing the Vibe Time videos, and I'm hoping to do these once a week. Maybe, yeah, once a week. And then every once in a blue moon, we'll do one of these live. And it's going to be an actual Vibe Time live, where I'm just going to be sitting here talking. And it's going to be different from the normal lives. I'm literally just going to be talking, not really going to be reacting to chat a whole lot, but it's going to be me telling like a story or um, stuff like that. But once we get to that, we'll get to it. For now, peace out.